the last in my three-part video training series, and today we're going to be talking about achieve and how you can achieve a fairy tale lifestyle. So the first thing I want to talk about is taking charge and responsibility. You will often hear about people living at cause and effect. People that live at cause take responsibility for their life. For example, if something bad happens to them, if the shit hits the fan, if you like, they will learn from it and they'll say, well, what can I do next time? How can I change this? What did I do to attract this into my life? People that are living at effect blame others for what's happened to them. So for example, when something happens to them, they'll be saying to themselves, well, that's because of him, or that's because of her, or that's because of the way I was brought up. So they continually live their life at effect. When you live your life at effect, you're constantly going to have the same stuff happening over and over again. You're not going to move forward. You're not going to move on with your life. Stephen Covey says of the 7 traits of effective people is that people who take responsibility for their life, understand where they've gone wrong and accept responsibility, will look for answers and look to do things better next time. That's the traits of an effective person. You need to be able to change your mindset, and that's what I can help you with. I can help you change your mindset, take responsibility for your life, and move through that living at cause or effect. I just want to take you through a very, very short meditation. So what I'd like you to do is just to relax and just allow everything to soften. Just allow your thoughts to slow down. And I want you now just to feel so at peace. And I want you to say some affirmations to yourself. And I want you to say to yourself, I take responsibility for my life no matter what. I accept my past and I embrace it. I can create the life of my dreams easily and effortlessly. I trust my voice, my inner knowing, and I look for signs to show me the way. The universe is full of abundance, and I claim mine now. And from this day forward, I will take positive action every day to create my perfect life, filled with health, wealth, and endless possibilities. And I want you to think of one word that you would like to have in your life. So that could be love, affection, success. And I want you to imagine that word in front of you. Make it really big. So it's just like in front of you. Make it neon. Make it bright. Make it shiny. Do whatever you need to do. And I want you to now just to physically step into this word. Physically step into this bright neon word. And whenever you feel doubt creeping in, I want you to remember this word that you're standing on and stepping into. And just remember the neon letters under your feet, so that when you feel doubt, you can feel strong once again and have all the positive attributes of that word. And I want you to remember that you have the power all the time. It's within you, and you can can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And we're shortly going to be talking to one of my clients who is going to tell us about how her blocks and limitations have affected her life, and how we've worked together to clear those blocks and limitations. So if you would like a 30-minute discovery session with me to look at how you can achieve the life of your dreams, then just click on the link below, or go to www.cinderellaexecutivecoaching.com. Thank you. So let's hear from one of my clients in relation to how she's overcome her limiting beliefs and blocks. So hello, Sarah.
Hello, my name's Sarah. I'm from www.modernmystic.co.uk. I'm a psychic and clairvoyant, and I have over 24 years experience in this field. I worked with Sheila for about 2 to 3 years because at that time my life kept on failing. I kept on moving from job to job, things wouldn't work out. My relationships wouldn't work out. I was very aware that I had all these blocks around me. So I worked with Sheila in terms of removing these blocks, and now my life is completely different. I'm now following my dream. My work life is great. I have a great relationship, as opposed to the relationship I was in a few years ago, where I clearly wasn't valued, clearly had no self-esteem. So now I have all of that back, and that's thanks to the work that I've done with Sheila.
Excellent, thank you, Sarah. So just tell us about some of the things that have cleared for you and how your life has changed.
I can now manifest things a lot easier, and everything that I now do seems to turn out favourably, whereas before it would just, for some reason, just crash around me, no matter how much effort I put into it. I'm a lot fitter, a lot healthier, definitely a lot happier. My mindset is far more positive, and that was really key for me. I wasn't aware at the time of just how negative my mindset had become, but through working with Sheila, all of that seems to have changed.
And what kind of blocks and limitations would you say that you had at that time?
I would say I had a very low self-esteem. I didn't feel as though I was good enough or I was worth enough for what I desired. I do also, through the sessions, have worked out that actually that's come from childhood, and I now feel so much more positive. I have that recognition that yes, I do deserve the things that I desire.
Excellent. And just tell us a little bit about the relationship that you were in and how things really changed for you there.
Now that's quite an interesting one. The relationship that I was in, it was a 3-year relationship, and it was a dead-end relationship. The guy that I was with treated me really badly. He didn't value me. I was literally just, somebody there to make him look good. And after my first 1 or 2 sessions with Sheila, I literally just woke up and thought, what on earth am I doing? This is just not healthy. This is not good for me. So I ended that relationship. It was scary at first because I truly, honestly believed I would not meet anyone. I'll be on my own for the rest of my life. That's the way my mindset was at that time. I had a few interesting experiences with online dating afterwards. But about a year to a year and a half afterwards, I did meet my present partner, who I'm madly in love with, and our relationship is absolutely fantastic. So I've attracted somebody that's on my wavelengths, that's good for me, that loves me every bit as much as I do.
Excellent. And just tell us a little bit about the work that we've been doing on your future goals.
Yes, as my life is transformed and I can now manifest, I was very interested in actually looking into the future and seeing what my best possible outcome could be. And yes, we've gone a few years into the future, and it's been very, very interesting because it's showing me that actually the plans that I have for my business, Modern Mystic, are actually going to work. And I've now come back with the chapters of the chapters of a book, how I actually got there, almost like a plan and a set of goals to reach over the next 2 years, which is fantastic.
Brilliant news. So I look forward to seeing that book in the very near future then, Sarah. Thank you for your time, Sarah. It's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
And if you would like to learn how you can overcome your blocks and limitations and move your life forward like Sarah has, then you can do so at www.cinderellaexecutivecoaching.com.